Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft video. I know it's been a while since the last upload, but I'm happy to say that I'm back and ready to get this started. Speaking of getting things started, we've got a lot of things set up so far, including a cow and sheep crusher and a small crop farm. So with that being said, I think it's time to make some more progress, so let's hop back into first person and kick this episode off. Alright, I'm joined with Graff and we're at a double skeleton spawner. And our mission is to make this a functioning XP grinder because we're going to need a lot of XP in the beginning to get ourselves some decent enchanted gear. But it wasn't the easiest task to get to where we are now. A few minutes ago, I had lots of arrows in me, but they seem to have despawned, and same with Graff. But let's crack on, and I'll update you with progress updates, and yeah, see you in a minute. Alright, so we're back here. We've excavated both of the mob spawners. So now it's just time to, well, add water to this one and just do the tunnels and then the big mob chute and elevator thing and then drop them back down here. So let's get on with that.
Yep.
So, slight change of plan. Turns out we need some soul sand for the elevator to bring the skeletons up. So me and Graff are quickly going to go into Nether and grab that, and I'll meet you back down in the cave where we carry on building the XP grinder. So we got a bit carried away and went along and did the whole thing without giving any more progress updates. Mainly because, well, I went on a few pointless adventures to get ice with no silk touch. But apart from that, we've got this thing pretty much done. The only thing I suppose that's not complete is the the storage system, which I'll work on just before I go on an AFK session, which I'll do straight after this. But the main theme that Graff was going for when he was building this was like a ruined structure. That you can see lots of leaves and overgrownness coming through the ceiling and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to AFK for like an hour, see how this farm does, and hopefully get to level 30. So coming out of the AFK session, we arrive at the entrance or exit to the skeleton grinder, and I put this together real quick just to give it a more formal entrance. But if we come down here, I like this type of winding staircase that travels up the hillside. But let's take a look from afar. Yeah, that is looking really nice. I'm really pleased with how that turned out. So now moving on, if you noticed, my sword did break, so I've got a brand new diamond one, and I'd really like to get this thing enchanted, seeing as we have 33 levels, perfect amount to start enchanting our gear. But for that, we're actually going to need an enchanting setup. So I've marked, well, I haven't really marked out, but I've decided to build a mini communal enchanting area just to begin with. We'll probably upgrade it or do something with it later, but just build something here just to get this thing kicked off. But for that, I'm going to need to gather a few resources, not too much. It's not crazy. It's just a quaint little overgrown type thing. So I'll go and grab those resources, and I'll be right back and start building this. I forgot how difficult it was to get just 15 bookshelves this early into the game. But anyway, we managed it, and we're back with all the resources necessary to build this thing. And yeah, it's not a lot, very small. It will only take 5 minutes to build pretty much. So I'm going to go ahead, build it real quick, and I will be back and I'll talk you through it and probably enchant my sword while I'm at it. I'd say that's looking pretty decent. It is just a temporary thing. It will be taken down and upgraded at some point. in the near future. But for now, I think it will do. Me and Shark went back and forth on a few designs, but we finally settled on this thing. It's got a few neat things. You've got the grinder there, the barrel there for like lapis storage, and then we've got an anvil there just for combining, I don't know, bows or something. Real quick, I'm just gonna see if we get anything good on our diamond sword. And already I've spotted a key flaw. The fact that there is now, yeah, see if this fixes it. No, it doesn't. Well, that happened. Let me try and fix this. Yeah, now it's good. So sharpness, we can actually, ooh, and the achievement. You know what? I'll take that. I think it's pretty decent for starting. We can always easily upgrade it, but now I've got an extra one of these. I'll just place it there. Why not? Does it still give us 30? If we actually put the right tool in, yeah, it does. All good. Right. I'm just going to spend some time enchanting the basics, getting some, well, very basic enchants, and I'll be back ready to build some cool farms, you know, just beginner ones to get us up and running. And hopefully I'll be joined by either Graff or Shark or both to help me along the way.
Change of plans. So I didn't go get resources, and JoeShh has basically done some enchanting, and we are now here to actually build an iron farm. So it's only episode 1, but we're building an iron farm because we need iron, and we are in a shortage, surprisingly, so much so that we've had to build a diamond sword and all that. Anyways, we're here with the boys. Me, Shark, and JoeShh are gonna work on getting some villagers from the village, bring them over here, and build a pretty decent starter iron farm. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the plan. So guys, 30 minutes later, we've got our iron farm working. Now, there was a couple of hiccups along the way. We kind of had a villager problem. One of the villagers were not actually sleeping, so we had to pretty much go ahead and fix up the beds and all that. But now it's working, and we've got a few iron golems already spawning, and yeah, it's been working quite nice. So Shark is gonna AFK in the farm for like, I don't know, an hour, 30 minutes. I don't know how long he's gonna actually AFK, but after he does that, we should have a few, well, we should have a lot of iron, hopefully. And you can see us having different heads on, and that's because we kind of had a fight in the middle. Shark has recorded all that, so if you want to see that, go check out Shark's video. And with that being said, JoeShh is going to be doing some exciting stuff. I'm going to go collect some resources, and Shark's going to AFK here. And with that being said, on to the next clip.
The iron farm's now been running for a few hours, so if we go and have a look at how much iron we have, yeah, it's definitely working well. So I think we can now move on to a few farms I've lined out over there, so let's just get right ahead and build them. Cactus farm done, now time to move on to the sugarcane. With the sugarcane farm complete, it's now time to do some resource gathering for the starter house. I think this has been a fairly productive episode 1, and I really would like to get this out to you as soon as possible. So saying that, I'm going to do the rest of the resources in between episodes and probably go diamond mining. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Remember to check out Graff and Shark, and I'll see you in the next one.